You know, guys, when Grogar was introduced officially at the beginning of the season, I'm sure one of the biggest questions anybody would have is when we get to this big climactic showdown that we know is going to happen, how or what is going to defeat Grogar? Now, what I mean by that, and obviously again this is a question a lot of people have, is how and what will defeat Grogar is a good question. Because basically a lot of people have pointed out, Dr. Wolf has even pointed this out when he did his video on asking whether or not Grogar created Discord, that Grogar is so powerful, is being positioned as this big powerful baddie, that it just takes a whim of his magic to give T-Rex the kind of strength that it took maybe several ponies to give him. So the question would be raised or asked at that time, even now, what would it take to defeat him? And I think I know what the answer could be. So, the question is, what is going to be that one magic ability that could defeat Grogar? Well, there's two that I can think of. One of them people have been speculating for the past several years. In fact, even Dr. Wolf did a video on it one time. Because when you look at the season 7 finale, it shows the origin of how the Tree of Harmony was planted via one seed. But it also shows not only the 6 other elements, but it also shows a 7th element. But what is that element of, and who does it belong to? Well, many fans have speculated that it belongs to Spike. Now, this would make sense, especially if we're positioning the main 6 to find some kind of extra power that will allow them to defeat Grogar. I mean, Grogar is being presented as this big, powerful bat. And as I think I mentioned, if one wisp, like Dr. Wolf puts it, of his magic given to T-Rex can equal basically maybe 10 ponies or 5 ponies T-Rex would have to suck the magic out of to get to the state he's in, then maybe an extra element of magic will be the key to defeat him. But if Spike is that element, what is he the element of? Well, we know that Twilight and her friends are the elements of magic, laughter, kindness, loyalty, honesty, and generosity. But what would Spike be the element of? Well, they did tease in season 2 that he could honestly be a good candidate for the element of loyalty, but I think the honest truth is he could be the element of love. Hear me out. You see, Spike is a very loyal friend. He's always willing to help out, but he's also willing to help out when there's nothing in it for him. Even putting maybe his likes aside to help others. I mean, we've seen it in season 4 when he put his crush, his love for Rarity to the side to help her try to win the heart of Tenderhoof. We saw that. But we've also seen him show loyalty and love towards the others. He's shown it towards Applejack, not just because she saved his life, but he wanted to repay her. His debt. So that was loyalty, but that was love as well. Like maybe he didn't have to go to the Dragon Code route, but he wanted to basically repay her, and he wanted to help her out. He's always there for them. That's what I'm getting at. Heck, here's the thing. He went with Rainbow Dash, yeah, he's the ambassador to the Dragonlands, but his thing, he went with Rainbow Dash to help her out, to help her find Flash Magnus' shield. He didn't have to go. She could have gone with somebody else, or on her own, but he went with her. Point is, Spike has shown a lot of love and loyalty, mostly love to his friends, Twilight especially. But is he that element? Is Spike the element of love? And if he is, would that seventh and last element be enough that along with the rest of the main six be able to defeat Grogar? Possibly. But but there could be another element as well. One that we wouldn't suspect, nor would Twilight and her friends suspect. But what could that element be? Well, honestly, that element could be the combination of all six. Now you might say, well, don't they combine them anyway? Hear me out. Individually, they combine them together to defeat enemies like Sombra and the Pony of Shadows and Nightmare Moon to restore her back to Luna, seal someone like Discord up back in stone, the whole ordeal. But what if this one major magic, this other major magic besides maybe Spike being the seventh element, what if it's basically revealed that the magic they need to defeat Grogar is for each and every member of the main six to encompass all six elements individually? Not just the elements they represent on their own, but all of them. Like, let's take Rarity for example. Rarity is the element of represents the element of generosity, right? Okay, that's cool. But Rarity would also have to probably prove, to help contribute in the defeat of Grogar, have to prove that she also encompasses the other elements, like kindness, loyalty, honesty, laughter, magic. The same with a character like Applejack. You know, she's the element of honesty, but she'd also have to demonstrate if she has the elements of generosity, laughter, kindness, loyalty, magic. And the same goes for the rest. Not only showcase the element that they represent, but showcase if they have the other elements inside of them as well. Because to me, what it looks like they may be building towards is the main six, and is Twilight and the rest of the main six showing that they don't just encompass their own elements, but they also encompass all of the elements. Now that right there is an interesting perspective when you think about it. Because if that's the result, if that's the magic, the main magic that could defeat Grogar, because we know if they try the elements on him regularly, he's just going to wave it off like it's nothing. Same with the rainbow powers. Nothing. But if it's an encompass of all, but if it's revealed that the main six have to encompass all six elements individually to be able to defeat Grogar, that to me brings the series and the characters, the main characters, full circle. Because basically from a story perspective, it will showcase that not only do the main six represent the elements individually, but that they also represent other elements as well. Like I said, Rarity, who's one of my faves, could not only showcase she has the element of generosity, but also show that she also encompasses these other elements, like kindness, honesty, loyalty, laughter, and magic. I mean, if you really want to make this an intriguing story arc, especially towards the end, have them go through tests. Have the main six go through individual tests to prove that they have all these elements. I mean, let's be honest. Let's take a look at Spike and Rarity, for example. A lot of fans are hoping we get resolution. What if the test for Rarity, when she has to show that she encompasses all the other elements along with her own, what if it's honesty? And she has to be honest with Spike. And what if the honesty is, she has to come out and admit for a while she had been manipulating Spike because she knew he had feelings for her and she shouldn't have been doing that. But that over time, perhaps she's developed feelings beyond friendship with him because of it. I'm just saying, that could be a test of her encompassing the element of honesty. You get what I'm saying? That to me could be the ultimate ace, the ultimate ace, up the sleeve of the good guys. But the question is, how would this be revealed? How would it be revealed if one of the two things I just mentioned is a way of defeating Grogar? I think I know how. I think I know how it gets revealed. The way I think it's going to be revealed is either a few ways. It's either going to be revealed by the appearance of Gusty, because why would you have Gusty referenced or name dropped 2 or 3 times already, especially in the premiere by Chrysalis, if you weren't going to involve her in the story somehow down the line. It might be revealed by her, because I still think she and the Tree of Harmony, or the spirit of the Tree of Harmony, are one and the same. Or it's going to get revealed by Starswirl. Starswirl and the other princesses. Because once they probably find out who's behind this, Starswirl and the other princesses will probably tell Twilight and her friends that there's only 1 or 2 ways to defeat Grogar. Now they could acknowledge that the one way to defeat him, which a lot of fans are hoping for, is the revelation that there is a 7th element that can help them, and that 7th element's been with them the whole time in the form of Spike, and that he represents the element of love. Now, on the other hand, just looking at something over there. On the other hand, you could have them reveal that the magic that's needed to defeat Grogar is all of them, all 6 of them, encompassing all 6 elements all together. Not just their elements individually, their own individual elements, but the other 5 along with them. That to me is 1 or 2 ways it's going to get revealed. You're either going to have Gusty reveal herself finally, which again I think her and the spirit of the Tree of Harmony are one and the same, reveal herself finally and acknowledge acknowledge one of these 2 things as being a way to defeat Grogar, or you're going to have Starswirl, Celestia, and Luna reveal it to Twilight and her friends instead. And it would make a lot of sense either way. And like I said earlier, it would make great story arcs individually for the characters as well as development, because let's say you want to put them through tests to prove that they encompass all 6 elements, it'll be a great challenge for them. A great challenge for the characters development-wise, because it would allow them to grow as characters even more so, to show that, yeah, you're not just the element of generosity in the case of rarity, but you also encompasses all these other elements as well that make you who you are. So that's who I think, either way, that's how I think either way it's going to get revealed, either by Gusty making her appearance or by Starswirl and the other princesses. So will it work? Will it be enough? I think honestly, depending on how the story's written, we'll have to wait and find out. But I would assume it may be enough. It may be enough. But the question is, will it just be the main 6 that have to show that they encompass this? Or is it going to be, as some people would predict, every friend and ally they've made throughout the past 9 seasons? Like, is it going to take the combination of them, the young/student 6, the princesses, Cadence and Shining Armor, Tempest Shadow, the Pillars? Is it going to take all of them? We don't really know yet. But all we know is that we're going to probably get a huge climactic finale to really put an emphasis on this show. But again, as this title of the video may say, what magic could defeat Grogar? Quite honestly, it's either Spike being revealed as the 7th element, and that'd be enough just to do it, or it's going to be the revelation that each of the main six have to encompass all six elements inside each of them and not just their own individual one. But what do you guys think? Do you think maybe I'm blowing smoke here? Do you think maybe there's some truth to it? Again, this is just speculation and theory, but let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear what each and every one of you have to say, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace out. God bless.